So we've had a few weeks off, haven't we, Mills? So we haven't been able to do anything on the van. And today what are we doing?
Doing it on the van.
We're going to get Vanny ceiling completely finished, water tested, and hopefully get all the insulation completed today. First things first though, should we go get ourselves a Greggs?
Yeah.
Gotta take something for Dad too, haven't we?
Yeah.
He's been working hard. He's been there for hours already. And it's only 9 o'clock in the morning.
Do you want a bacon sausage baguette?
Okay, come on then, let's get it ordered. What are you having?
I'll have a steak bake. What are you having?
Probably bean and cheese, bean and sausage, I reckon, and a coffee.
Looks like this just came out.
It's a cold one in here this morning, so I've just come in, given the man his breakfast. I'll give you a quick show around the van, what we're currently looking at. So here we go. We've got a Max fan in at the front. We've got another Max fan at the back. We've got the solar and all the first fix electrics all ready and set up. We've got 2 front seats, and I absolutely love the fact that Stu's managed to get the same, so they're looking pretty, matching up nicely there. All the stuffing is done on the walls. The one down there isn't done because that's going to be a flare. I'm not sure if I mentioned that last time. And we've got the ceiling to do. Now, hopefully, the ceiling's going to get done today, actually, because Stu wants to put up the Starlink and there's a couple of brackets. Once he's done that, he's going to water test everything. Then I can crack on with that.
That's right. I'm under strict instructions to get some recording done for you. So the roof is nearly finished. We've got a Max fan at the front, a 445 all black monocrystalline solar panel, another Max fan at the rear, and I'm currently fitting a Starlink. Let me show you. Right, okay, so this is the base. I bought this from eBay. If you type in Starlink roof mount, you'll find it. It's 3D printed in plastic and comes in 6 parts. So what I've done is, you've got like a dovetail joint on each of the parts. You can see it better on that one. So I've put CT1 on all the joints all the way around. Brought it up here, placed it on the roof, marked where it was going. Now I am going across 3 ribs, so these brackets were supposed to go in the sides there, but because of where the ribs are on the sides, they just interfere. So I've relocated them, and instead of doing 4, I'm only doing 2. So I got one here, but I've also got it bonded down with CT1 all the way around. So I got 1 fix in there, 1 fix in there, and then it's on a bed of silicone. You can see there. So, oh no, but that bed of silicone is now where the Starlink is going to go on to. So they provided 3M tape, but I've just put a full ring of CT1 again all the way around it. Now on the rear there's a hole here, and that's going to be for the cable. So I need to bring the cable through, connect it into the Starlink, then I can put the Starlink in. Now I'm up on the roof, so it's going to be too tricky for me to show you the process, but I think you guys get the gist. I'll show you now when I've completed it. And that is the Starlink fitted. So you've got a bit of a chamfer bit at the front. And so I've got that sitting on some butyl tape, and then I've just cleaned it up with some silicone. That's mounted on top. Cable's just coming out of the rear by there. Now we can bring that cable through the roof. What I'm actually going to do, because the other end of this is pretty big, I'm going to cut this, and the router's actually going in a wall cabinet just below the Starlink, so I'll be able to shorten that cable so it's not ridiculously large.
1 hour later.
So what have you done then?
I have fitted a Starlink on the roof.
So are we ready then to do like a water test?
No, the silicon's got to go off first, but before I even get any further, the Starlink's up there, but I've now got to bring the PoE cable through the roof. So I've just cut it in half because it's like 100 meters blooming long. So it'll allow me to get it through the gland.
Yeah.
And then I'll do some soldering, but I'll also make the cable a lot shorter because the router is going pretty much directly below the Starlink.
Okay.
So I could probably cut it around here, to be honest with you. So I've got to bring this through. That's done. Then we're going to put on the Fiamma awning brackets, which Paul sprayed for us yesterday. So these are going on next today.
All right, cool.
And then that's all the stuff on the roof. Now, before we do the roof, we do need to give it a good water test, which we can't do today because that silicone will all need time to go off. So we can do it tomorrow.
Oh, so I can't insulate the ceiling today?
To start, we just got to stay. Everything else up there has already been tested, but I need to test the Starlink and these awning brackets.
Right, so I can technically do all this section.
there'll be a good section we can do, yeah.
And then what happens after that?
Ceiling can go on. The ceiling's on, we come back and start doing the walls, but we have still got stuff to do on the walls. We've still got 2 windows to fit and a flare to fit.
Yeah, it seems like it's taking forever, this van. But we'll get there, won't we?
Yeah, well, it's... The thing is, we're doing it part-time, like as and when. Yeah, we've been waiting for some materials and we've got customers' vans that are priority, so I worked on it all over Christmas, but what I have said is every weekend now, rather than we work on customers' vans on weekends is for our van.
So hopefully Vanny's going to be ready for a show or 2.
Oh, absolutely. Just got to order the bench seats, the inverter, and get a couple of furniture boards here. We'll get it ready for a trip.
Stu's out there doing the van. Emilia's in here on the Mac working really, really hard. So I'm going to show you really quickly as well the colours that we've chosen for the laminate board. We're going for a little bit of a contrast this time. I'll say this time. We did a contrast last time, but it was painted on wood. So this time it's laminate. So here's all our colours. This is what we offer to our customers. Right, we've chosen this colour here. So it's like a dove grey. And that's going to then go on all the surround stuff, basically. This is going to be for. And then we've got gloss white, what we're going to use for our frontals. And then we're going to go for a composite worktop. It's going to be similar to this with the sparkles. But obviously, it's going to be composite and it's going to be like an anthracite grey. So hopefully that'll give a really nice contrast. And then I've got different materials that I want to use for the walls, different sections of the van. So it's not going to be an all carpeted van like we had last time. The ceiling, we're going to go and have nice white ceiling, so it's nice and bright. And then we're going to use some of the material from the walls to create, you know, a bit of a decal around the top. It's going to be lush. I know it's going to be lush. I can visual it in my mind. And I know it's going to be really nice. Here are all our like carpets and fabrics. We've got quite a few to choose from. So you can have tartan, suede. This, I really like this one. It feels really, really nice. We've got different types of carpets and suedes here. And then in terms of like boards for our kitchen splashback, a lot of people tend to go for this kind of thing, like a Rico board. I prefer a more patterned look, I'll be honest, rather than the tiles. And then, yeah, we've got some other bits and bobs back there. So I kind of know what I want, but I'm not 100%, if that makes sense. I think I want to see all the material go in with all our laminate and everything first, and then I can choose that at the end. And the flooring we've chosen is like, it's going to be like a wood effect grey. I think I've spoken with you about that before, actually, the flooring. We're just waiting now for, obviously, the windows and everything to be fitted, because then we can make a start then on the interiors. It has been a bit of a waiting game for us, because as Stu just mentioned, we've been working in the weeks as well on customer vans. We are getting on with it. We're conscious that the shows are coming. It is a demonstration vehicle. We are sort of thinking outside the box a bit more as well, and trying to show off all the different things that we can offer, and the different things that Stu can do as well. I mean, obviously his craftsmanship is impressive, so if he can show that off in this van and give people ideas moving forward, that's just a bonus, isn't it? So I'm doing a really important job at the moment. I'm holding some string. Now the string is to keep the brackets that are up there for the awning aligned. So while the boys are in there, so Paul's come down, he's giving Stu a hand with the bolts, trying to get it all aligned lovely, so when the awning comes, it'll fit on nicely. They're just nicely clipped. This is pretty much where I'm going to be needed today, I think, because they've done loads of work on the ceiling and there's a lot of silicone and stuff that needs to be set and go off. But yeah, Stu's just up there. Oh, he's removed the string. I'm no longer needed. All right.
A lot quicker and a lot easier than one anticipated.
That's because there's 3 people here, see, helping, grinding, you know?
And that is, that string line, that's all I have that for, is for awning brackets. I look like a hobo, it's cold this morning.
Yeah, it is.
But here I am. And
well done.
I need a shaver as well.
Oh yeah, he did Just for Men the other day, dyed it. Look, if you can look, most of the grey's gone now. He's looking a little bit more
there's
youthful.
still a badger there.
Well, it's got to be natural, isn't it? Otherwise, you'll be walking around and people will think, oh, that's something a bit different about Stu.
Yeah.
But yeah, happy they're on. So we've got to do the inside, we've got to do the thermal line on the ceiling, and then Stu can fit the ceiling then. But he's still got to do some water testing on the Starlink and the bits he's put on. So I'm not sure if it's worth doing it today. It might be worth waiting until tomorrow. So Paul and Stu have been really busy. I popped out to the shops for an hour and I've come back and they've done all the ceiling. Look at that. But that feels really, really thick. It's like a quilt. It's looking really, really good. Stu and Paul have also put in some stuff in there. So yeah, they said they're going to start battling now, so it's really exciting. It looks like it's coming on. You've been having fun, Paul. You've been busy.
We've been having great friendship.
boys have been working on this van non-stop. So I'm really, really chuffed. All the electrics have done. Stu's been in all weekend and he's done all of that. But look at this. There's wood on the ceiling. Oh no, don't do that. I'm shaking. We've got wood on the ceiling. Mark's there now with his sticky. He's about to stick on our actual ceiling covering. Stu is there doing the battening on the walls. It's looking good, love. What happened? You just went on a mission.
Yeah, we did. We got a bit excited. So I was only supposed to put the solar entry gland on, and then it was supposed to be going out. I thought, while it's here, we'll put the roof on. Then we put the roof on. Now we're putting the roof covering on, and I'm battening walls.
He'll be having the windows cut out now.
That's Saturday.
But yeah, it's looking good. I'm really chuffed with the progress. So well done, boys. Awesome. We'll be on the road before you know it now. So I've just been called up my office because something really mega's just happened. Our wheels have arrived for our new van. You've got to come and check these out. Oh, they're you! Look at them! So we're half unravelling. We've just had a delivery from Elite Wheels in Reading. They've sent us down 5 tyres, BFGs in it, which is what we had before.
Yes, but the limited edition midnight blacks. Take a look at these.
You ready?
Yeah, go on.
Oh, you're going to lift it up?
Yeah.
Alright, go on, ready? These are gorgeous. And these will be available to buy from us actually in our shop as well at Vanology.
So yeah, midnight black Warlords with the BF Goodrich all-terrains on.
So you're going to put them on?
Hell yeah.
Go and put it next to the van and see what it looks like. Oh, choice, love. They look amazing.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you remember, but 2 years ago when we built our crafter van, we went to Elite Tyres up in Reading and they were absolutely amazing. Customer service was fantastic. Lovely showroom up there.
Yes.
They got loads of tyres out front.
They have, and we've actually, if you do want to go direct to them, we
Yes.
have got a discount code, so I'll put that in the bottom here as well for you guys.
So if you're down with us and you're having a van done and you also want to purchase via us, you can do. We're working in line with Elite Wheels and we're super excited about our partnership. Thank you for sending these down, guys. So chuffed with them. And yeah, Stu, you better come over here and get them on the van then.
Yeah, they've even sent us black nuts.
Oh, thank you.
So that they all match
Oh, you dropped it.
Don't you drop that.
But yes, we will be having, the reason we've got 5 is we're going to have a wheel carrier put on the back at some point. So yes, we want to be able to show that wheel off on the back. Thank you guys, so chuffed with them. We're going to get these put on now. I can't see them wait until Saturday.
Right, got the first one off. Time for the first one on. They're huge.
Yeah, and to be fair, they've only been here 20 minutes. I told you we'd stick them on straight away.
I can't help myself.
It's going to look sick. Do you need a hand?
No, I got to jack the van up a bit more.
I can't believe how quick these guys made these arrive. We only ordered them the day before yesterday. So in less than 48 hours, they were down here on a pallet, tyres on, the wheels and everything, all balanced and sent down here. I think that's incredible.
I'll nip them a little bit and then I'll go get my torque setter.
Yeah, but we can appreciate what it's going to look like, can't we? So these, we might have already said, these are midnight black Warlords. They are limited edition. You can get them from our Vanology shop directly from us. So we're currently only offering the BF Goodriches, which are the all-terrains, and that's what we've got on with ours, so that's the setup. Or you're welcome to go obviously to Elite as well, who sent these to us, and they've obviously got a bigger range of tyres than we can offer. So there we go, she looks pretty. So just to show you all the way around, they're all on. Stu's literally just done it within 20 minutes from arriving, and we've got the 5th one here that we're storing inside just until we get our wheel carrier. So here he is inside working on our van again.
As you do.
I think he's got a bit excited. He's seen the wheels go on. He knows the windows are on their way. And yeah, he's trying to finish off the ceiling bit. So it's only 1 panel anyway, isn't it? That's left.
2 panels left.
Or 2, sorry.
And then we are onto the walls.
Yes, very excited about the walls because we've just been talking actually about what we're going to put on the coverings. So yeah, it won't take him long to ply line in here. Once the windows are on and that flare's on, it's just going to fly through. So I think he did. Did you order the flooring the other day?
That was last night. No, I didn't have a chance.
Oh, well anyway, we were talking about doing the flooring, so that'll get done probably today or tomorrow. So we're going to go for a grey parquet floor. It's not all like one colour grey, it's kind of grey variation, so it should shove some contrast through the van, if you like. We've got the white ceiling. Really wanted to keep this van as light as possible because obviously we're going to have a dinette and that takes up a lot of room. We're also having a shower room over by there. No shower, as I've already mentioned, but the reasons why on that one on our previous video, so if you want to go and check that out. At the back there, obviously then we're having a bed and Emilia's going to be over there, and we're having the kitchen here. So what I've asked for is Rico board along that wall. I think that will really brighten it up, and again give us some different contrasts with the colours, because we are going for light colours, aren't we, love?
Yes, get some light in you, make it feel nice and open.
Yeah. The only thing I've just discovered is, though, we were talking about having suede on this side here, some design bits on the ceiling and the back doors, but we may not be able to make it work on the flare, something to do with the stretch. So watch the space on that one, because I'm not sure at this stage whether we're going to finish that in suede or carpet or something else. But yeah, it'll be interesting, and you know, it's nice to see the van coming along now, and it really doesn't take long. As soon as Stu gets to this point, it does sort of fly then. The preparation really does take some time, especially on a van this size as well, because you've got all the stuff in and all these little areas. It does take ages. But we're getting there, ain't we, love?
Yeah, it takes as long as it takes.
Takes as long as it takes. Hopefully it'll be ready next weekend and we can go away.
We're missing it, are we?
We are missing it. This morning on the way into work, I saw a convoy of campervanners together, and it was just like, brought the biggest smile to my face. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. We've had a good 6 months off, so we're going to be like kids in a sweet shop. If you see us on our first weekend away, watch out. That's the last bit up. So Stu's just going to put the Max fan surround in here, and then he's got that little bit to do in the centre, and it'll be done. We've decided against the strips this time because everybody does them, putting it brutally, but yeah, everyone lately is doing the strips, and as much as I absolutely think they look amazing, I just don't want to have the same as everybody else. The whole point of this vehicle is that it's a demonstration van, offering that different option to people as well. So as you know, with the Vanology business, people come and visit us and they're always looking for new ideas, so hopefully it will just inspire them to go with something a little bit different. We're doing the decal, we're going to have lighting put up.
It's going to be LED cob lights.
We're having quite a lot of lighting in this van. That's why Stu was doing so much on the electrical side this time. We're doing sort of like under cabinet, wall lights, ceiling lights, floor lights, lights everywhere.
Lights for the lights.
Yeah, it'll be like Blackpool illuminations in here when we're done, wouldn't it, love? So that's the Max fan surround now going in, and what a difference it makes as well. I don't know what it is though, Stu. I really like it when you screw stuff like in the walls. See, I don't know, I come out wrong. Anyway, saved by the dinner lady bell then, will I?
Was that an invitation, darling?
Well, look at the smile on your face. Oh dear. I just meant that when you screw it in, it's like it's finished. It's finishing something. I'm making it worse. I'm gonna shut up. Right, it's dinner time, so I'm gonna get myself a sarnie real quick from our local delivery lady. So that was the bell you just heard. And look at that van. Very pretty. No work's getting done on the van now, they're chowing down. So we'll see you in a bit.